really connect with the chance. It was the early part of the game, maybe. Yeah, I mean, you've got to be ready all the time, and actually, it's very rarely you see one of this being disrespected. It's normally the other way. To be fair, it's difficult to be angle. Chalobah did very well there. I thought West Fana didn't defend too well in midweek. The 2-1 goal, the dive in, and that's what Chalobah stayed on his feet and made it difficult for Diaz to get the shot in. But so positive start in West Ham. Ratchet and change the centre backs. Let's see, Chalobah's been with no shoes. There it is. I think it's Chelsea's best centre back, even the leader forward.
Where is the client set up from the
slightly out of harm's way, but not totally. Is trying to squeeze it through right now on the back foot. Chelsea trying to be on the front because that's really better for it's facing you on goal. We're not quite sure what to do. You look at your own goal, the corners, if you discharge that can go in the back of the net. That he only did really well, but we're still in play. As we expect now, Chelsea dominates the possession. The question is, can they work going forward? The right thought pattern is, how will Chelsea deal off the back of that brilliant, sort of a brilliant performance and results in Naples? Will they be ready to go again? And that's why I think the changes have been made. It's like that game comes quite soon afterwards. We tackled away from home back to Captain Still, right out of the legs. That's why he has made 7 changes. Sleeping concept. Just not for one second.
Let me hold this thing. Don't hold up my hand. Okay, sure.
So that would be the same as you know. There he is, sitting there. He scored 2 goals for West Ham against Chelsea in May 1988. He's watching it. There he is. He's watching him, of course.
Chelsea the ball. Okay. Not different. It's a modality. Okay. Modality, not different. Serious, I think we have a girlfriend.
Chelsea have a chance as a winning. As I say, this is a good team.
I beg you.
We don't come back.
The same Chelsea.
Chelsea.
So from running the tackle, actually, later on,
What are the Enzo? What are the Lanza? What are it? Yeah! Oh! Jesus! What are
it's interesting, you know, it's like he's playing on the right, but this one actually is exactly the same. The majority of them from set pieces. Here's the first one. Test Ariana, only got it passed away. He's one of the goal scorers of that.
He's also I got that. It's intriguing. Have the chance to ask them, you know, if the guy that played in that position right on the side, that's his life. It's possible. There's a chance for Jamie Gittins and good minutes with Chelsea and make the most of them. So many changes and so many options. I personally don't think he would have started. He would have started midweek because of the tired, so obviously I think he was brought off. And I think he would have been one of the changes and the Gittins to come in. It's a great opportunity for these players who didn't start with me, who want to be seen as the number one in their position. Okay, you've been watching the nose, how are you going to react? The one thing Chelsea did was they scored in the first year against Crystal Palace, the first game of the season. Palace who still had Gay and Eze. It's gone up and on, but it's still been really good. And of course they reacted big, but obviously he doesn't. But this was that. Trying to involve this and this. It's interesting what you said. But Palmer for me, if he's fit and firing next very best, he starts for England. This moment in time, I'm not even sure he's on the plane. That's because he's been out for so long, and when he has played, he's made 2 assists. But I've seen a lot of Chelsea this season and since his injury as well. And he's obviously still a long way off where he'll want to be, the fans will want him to be. First things first, he needs to play 90 minutes. Once you play 4 or 5 minutes, then generally you've got that physical benefit. He's going to probably get much. No one's out to football for name now, or even and I think the football doesn't replicate the demands of a match like this. So you have to earn your fitness really to the spotlight. Another chance for Chelsea to use their taking skills. Over the ball, playing in around Areola. Touch. Taylor didn't. I think they look vulnerable, West Ham, with those corners coming in. But they also look very strong indeed on the counter attacks, and a lot in it. Senegal, and in terms of the he gave it was about that's Morocco. Rather ruined by the player who allegedly was fouled by the West Ham left back playing today. I mean, it's tough enough taking a penalty. And you have to come fight at home. And 17 minutes have passed. I don't think you're going to do it. We can people to make their out of choice. I would good ideas. So he was absolutely brilliant in that. You have to be absolutely there were times where he was thinking it down the middle at Anfield and places like that. He was a field. They actually going to let the show with the he looks up, Alisson stays still, he just simply passes it. Pass. 5 yards goal winner. He's very good for pass. First to Wan-Bissaka.
No,
It's the first time it didn't work.
Interesting on the break, West Ham with the ball. Indeed.
I don't expect to be saying this so early in the game, but still really need to be looking for the second goal. I mean, imagine that with his left penalty, the players are taking challenges. They will be a lot better in the second half than the first. I'm sure in the first half. While it's typically so dangerous, they really should be looking for the second goal.
Winning those last 19 Premier League visits for the Hammers to the bridge. 2019 and press rub a little bit. Yeah, but decisive goal. And left foot swap from the way out and the left foot with Jared Beard.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. You're going to see me in the match, so you are not use. Oh, see the code. The ball.
Certain games that you are there, I think the first time to think just their second clean sheet of the season. Understand the truth. It's hard to Dutch international
When it feels to go play show.
manager. He's looking to get into those. His full position is very aggressive. Chelsea was touch going to the corner. The corner's going across the tape. Chelsea.
I'm a dick at play off now. Thank you.
Conversations.
Oh, I made a comment up my leg. They say answer, this one, answer not the center of body. Answer. And if Enzo tell PSG now, they say, boy, we just plan the end, just plan the end. Team now, Costa. When you don't go now, they say, yeah, answer. Then they play the command, so now we go fit. They come and not see that first. Then they play things. Yeah, guys, I know you guys do that. Then go not play when everybody go put a sense in that.
Sure, Chelsea will meter away.
Now what best, Now what best?
And yes, Mr. Crabtree, the goal was for that reason they finished. Moving to the close to the Chelsea goal. He goes Harlan directly for goal.
Look at that. So it's like Mark Bellingham, another player. Now they play playoff.
Enough on it.
Bellingham they play playoff. Now Bellingham they play playoff. Now they play playoff and they laugh. Now Layo Sampo. If I talk about Bellingham, he come and take off, he get to achieve. One champion. If you cannot say that day, people will cry for my ass. He get to bed as a go Africa this. How they put about 13. Who back away back at 45.
You know, the team's favorite rule.
Something
the time and the short rule.
Last rap.
Option. Two things if you want to get out of trouble, you do need to score goals. It's not to stop them. Some of the teams that go down in the end is because of lack of firepower.
Yeah, and so what else you need as well. I'm not sure about Pablo, whether he's going to be a big hit in the team. The others obviously came from Lazio. We'll see whether he will be as well. But he's been scarred for the last 6, 12, 18 months of playing for West Ham United. And it just got to me this season. But before they went out on the first 10 minutes, the other language of confidence just wasn't there. There's nothing like fresh spirit coming in, not just on match days, but in the training ground as well. And being lively, running around. And when you've got confidence, you feel like you can run all day. When you haven't, you feel like you're running in treacle. And I think those two players seem to have made a difference in terms of urgency.
Say the blue. 1, 2, 4. Because this is up to the 95. Because I'm tired of the
Singing with names in the League Cup, the FA Cup, the Champions League, and the couple of Premier League games. She's one back off against Brentford and against Crystal Palace. It's a long run of London derbies. It's dropping how it's forward for them. But I think that's right for tonight. It's travel to Italy. I think it's first 4 games in 4 different competitions, isn't it?
Thank you. Thank you.
Fernandes to back.
Yeah, you that far. Mario, to give us. Yeah, he's not far. Hey, Mario! 10 million, 10 million I pay. No, 10 million I pay. When I go pay 10 million now, that new tattoo for year. Stop saying the period is sound like. Hey, do one. Where? See, now I'm not sure. But do open people. We're not the cabin. I'm not going come outside. Let me get for the get to say that guy. Not get so then get it.
The tutorial, one really was panic. So, Jared Bowen would be absolutely delighted what's happened so far to be 1-0 up. And again, you're right, Jared Bowen, I mean, still what he's been for West Ham. Sometimes he has carried the team. He's coming in, he's just put it in an area. He's put it in an area where he's putting it in a really difficult area.
It is not a way. You keep at the side. I got full like this. For this.
Rob Sanchez has to react really late because he has to think that Pablo is going to get a touch on it. Since making his West Ham debut, he's been involved in 42 more Premier League goals than any other West Ham player. 42. Went past Antonio last week, including to the only assists in West Ham history. I mean, Petro Neto, he's the obvious one to come on for Jamie Gittins. Let's look here. Just caught on the knee there. Hopefully he'll be okay, but we'll wait and see whether we can carry on. If not, I think you could certainly argue there's an upgrade here for Petro Neto to come on. The subject starts.
Now they miss any go for big. Not like that. That one have to do a fee. Can I do better pasta? Can I show? Yeah, they want to know that saloon. They call them saloon.
Right, so I can tell you. I do want to try and check the kids in the letter. You're running to the letter. Yeah, it's very important to kids about growing outside. Kids hurts. It needs to make his way rushing behind the goal. Not with the air remaining is likely to return. Chance again to turn. Gets on the floor. The Beaver. It's not the same by the way, Jamie Ginson's couldn't be at times. I just said to
You'll see win the game.
14 back to he beats a goal. What a blame for that. Does he come to the right job? Do you know what? It's for Chelsea's a £30 million no-brainer. You know, we see the potential. You know, I felt Chelsea needed in the summer a goalkeeper, a centre-half, centre-forward, proven in all those positions. I do understand why the club got him. That's the potential. But that's what it is at the moment. Still, it's potential. Okay, that's it's all the potential. There's what we feel. Jamie Gittins.
Check the win. Check the win. Check the win. No. Now you won't collect money.
Dribbler.
No. Won't go like this. Face to face. Face to face. No. I want the money from. I don't collect our first data. Up the sword. Life sword.
Too easy. Well, a little bit of contact, but not on contact basis a foul. It's not good. It's picturing him on the bench at Molineux, seeing his team 3-0 down. As well. Gusto. Held up by everyone was second on the ground. And that's the help out again. It's a dream for West Ham. Would have been hard to that's what he can do. He can help out defensively. He's just the perfect professional. I'm actually going to have a Q&A's on this season. It's the way he comes across, you know, off the pitch as well as on the pitch. The perfect professional. Honestly, his son-in-law as well. He's probably scared of his father-in-law. Yes. This family. Chelsea fans, watching every concern. At the half-hour mark to make a change, so we go down a freakish one at that. He's goes long. And swung out. I mentioned the one clean sheet, 23 Premier League games this season. That was away perversely to the team managed by Nuno Espirito Santo, Nottingham Forest, in the weeks of the season. We've shut out in the last 20 Premier League fixtures for West Ham United. One going hit. That's why I think certainly Alphonse Samuel was much obviously disappointed and couldn't put the clean sheet last week. Should have been. So of course had a 3 weeks since then while Chelsea have been doing their European travelling.
Not bad. I play Burnley to score 2 goals.
So that Chelsea gave that the rest of it back into midfield. Explosion. Let's stop the That's going down on the overlaps, which we had for so many decades, really. Not very good on Reece James doing that. It's not an easy remit. Under the current structure of the team, he's on the bench today, incidentally. He's just in midfield. Is that congestion? No, no. An extra body in there. And wants to get a little bit wider. Force back on me. They're only slightly distancing this first half an hour here. Chelsea looking to bounce back. So we're doing 1% of defending exceptional well. Now starting to frustrate their team, which they thought. Getting down to business. On this one, move by Garnacho. I saw that is between the end and appreciation by the others work. Once this pass out, the Suns Chelsea. I think this sort of area regulate. Punch that needs to change the score. I'm not getting on it yet.
No, but at least he was having a shot then. And sometimes you see lots of teams who almost try to do the perfect goal, or if it's not absolutely guaranteed to be able to get a shot in, they just pass and they end up coming back. Sometimes, get the ball away, get crosses in. Richard doesn't have to get past Wan-Bissaka, just needs half a yard. Put that ball in, for that make the movement. Or Caicedo is obviously not renowned to be a real goal scorer. No, he scored a few already this season with some screamers. Just have a shot.
Ball to Christo. Another challenge. That's not happy with the system. Seems the frustration of the whole team right now, doesn't it? He just kind of needs to be careful, not get booked. He goes to assists and appearances previously in the Premier League. Today's opponent.
The odds to the present. The odds will continue to the play.
And so Fernandez back to Garnacho again. That is should. Caicedo. Castellanos. Palmer. Garnacho. Jesus, Garnacho can do the guarantee to get it out to play, but that's too voracious appetite. Chelsea have scoring from set pieces, particularly corners. Like that, was going for it, didn't get it. And there's struggle with the head he did with it. Actually trying to get it back. West Ham in numbers fighting for possession. Not just for possession, but possession here. It's done well with the second. When they've got a chance to go forward, Castellanos to try and find two parts for him, and they will keep him on. It's a really beautiful game, Scott. That's what we just have all of them. West Ham do get it. It's really thrust in their blood. And one of the showed exactly against our nature what our nature should be doing against our self. Just get and just try to whip it in. You know, we played it a little bit there, but it was a perfect idea. You don't have to take any football game, whether you like it. Just get that half the yard. And he's again, that's loads it on. That's the other, so that's his early. That's so check. And it's like, hey. That's a really good one. Maybe John told about it. And it goes back to clean sheet to Chelsea. Saying that it's like Fernandes penalty runs. Fernandes has been slotting the men in the last. Doing what Liam does, especially if things become a bit frustrating. Just turning his centre half package in a physical battle. But at this moment in time, without doubt, the West Ham defenders, the West Ham team are in control. There's a spell. It's on side. Onside there, Jonathan looking along the line, rightly so. It's a great ball. Very good first touch. Because he knows he's not going to be able to across the 6-yard box and has to go back for someone to come on to. And some of them, probably surprised that this is what they're training grounds. It's a short team. Up wide, and they cut the ball back, and he comes off the other side, and then makes it in the first time. But still, it needs to be a wonderful first time finish. Still, we get the dancing boots on, since your second. Brilliant finish. That's all the points we've run with with reaching up to the next. That's what we're seeking to get out of it. Really didn't see that. And they didn't show just felt like this was a good time to be playing Chelsea. Along with the Wednesday, it was a brilliant result, a brilliant, fantastic character being shown. And I, amongst many others, who really want Chelsea to do what we talked about the senior players. Yes, it's contact, it's important. But it's intentional, worthy of a fight. Yeah, for me, you know, those type of matches that you do come of age, but some changes. The ones who did start and get to Castle, but he's still in the legs, and it's a bit of time to get out. And the ones coming in, they're all going to jump straight away. There's Tuesday on the rising against Arsenal in the semi-final second leg. What a statement that would be for Liam Senior. I'm always saying that he should be able to job. Go to the Emirates, go to Spain as long as they don't have to, especially the West Ham, two straight wins. It's a brilliant Anthony Taylor. He must have taken the events and he's kept on doing that. View of it. No substitutions to come at half time. The formations and the tactics and everything, you do need individuals to perform to the highest levels. And it's something that happens in Australia. I don't want to trigger my strength. We know about that. That's no surprise. And continue forward to giving them energy and, as you say, optimism up front. Those who can wait down the first half of the season. And that's something every day until summer's day. Francis Fernandez is almost a task on. So I can do a bit more here. Let's jump the effort. 20 minutes into the first half of the certainly feeling that it's something that is winning if it's just a proper. But it's been a run that finished 40 minutes. I think you're absolutely right because it's a bit it's been very inconsistent the last 18 minutes. He's really starting to feel is a West Ham present. The two new signings have come in and added energy. That's what the fans want. That's all they want. They want to see their team just giving it well. It's basic stuff. The fans want to see their players doing that. But it's difficult sometimes when you're under pressure and lacking confidence to show that energy. We've got to Spurs. It's about 3 inches, which is his speciality. Because Chelsea beat plenty of resources here to turn this around. Absolutely, I just want to come off. I like him in this sense. I think he's a really good coach, and I thought he was right for West Ham. Albeit, there are certain things you can pick at in terms of what he's done in a short time for West Ham. But him not losing Callum Wilson, even if it's just that kind of coach.
Where? Yeah, maybe I'm not the miss. Not before yet. Let's do the very good player. Not to get the people first time history. The people go playoff. I lie. The people go playoff. The people go playoff. I lie. But you don't get the yourself. Leave it at that. I didn't play. I see what they say. People be saying they play. Babuni they win. Babuni they win now. Babuni they win. I got to go play Chelsea. I'm gonna go play off. Nah. Chelsea can go win on Nigeria.
It's just a corner. It's a time shot.
Sorry, no, but I want to. It's not what I want. Yes, training game. 35% for my better for Bellingham. 400%. Coming at the small now. I'm not going to
Minutes for child.
This is the king of the Shada I beg now. I beg.
And it's funny about a child, but the that's the case of Tuesday night I'm going to work for Shiva.
Pablo.
It's stepping up, right? They want to get through to the county. It's not time with Chelsea. Go back to the county. I wasn't sure if West Ham could actually do that in this first half so far, but I did think Chelsea looked after what happened Wednesday. We knew there'd be plenty of challenges. And on Tuesday as well. It's not as if he's trying to pick a second string. The rest of everyone thought Tuesday, but it would have taken away out of Wednesday. This was a good time to play Chelsea. It's still, it's not good enough for Wolves. Fans deserve better than this.
Wait, 1 second. I think. Better educated, cannot see. This is not the only goal. They don't have results. Yes, not give up. First of all, go on outside, not give waiting to the coach. Oh! Waiting for me.
There's a bit of space. And that's what goes on the outside.
If you let me not play for, I go mark you no play for Who the fuck? Sorry, no. Because they go. Because start. Because start. She. And now when I did that, she going to start. Then I'm going to go play off. Then I'm going to go play off. Then I'm going to go play the show for ticket. Never. He go better. Better than a player. Overrated pass. That's the genius. I don't know.
What they concede and then so
Oh, man, I'm not even talking about it for that for the matter. I'm not even supposed to. Not trying to support. Not trying to support. Now I'm not in the support. Let me go another. Now see what they tell you about. See what can you feel us? Now can you feel us na the player? Can you feel us na the play? For weekday. Now can you feel us na the play? Be better than that.
the first half here at Stamford Bridge. The ball into the right area, which included and then the slam shot. Sets in on 7 half time. They're rather discontented. The majority is now, but they're just
because the bridge is last floor with 2 down against time. It is the first time that West Ham have 2 goals up at Stamford Bridge in 13 minutes to start again. The goals came from Robert and Saville. We will have one.
The usual comes about Nigerian princess with cars. The first snares of 400 weeks insane because we are fearless people. We work, we fight, we hope, we rise together. Stay fearless, Nigeria. We are stronger than terror. This message is from the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Your city, home of good foods. Serving happiness, nourishing families. Yum.
That's the start. Every decade, one minute has its never front. That may be yeah. Not just features. It's been on for 300,000 live matches. So, just a little reason why that match is truly Creativity food is worth living for. Learning about the world every time you enjoy your favorite meal. Introducing Smart Balance. Smart Balance rice bread is rich in chemical minerals. Golden Terra. Smart Balance rice reduces bad cholesterol.
Oh, okay. We want to do it. Delicious, yes, delicious. Now, very as always. That's because the terrorist had snow at that time. It just seems that he was getting down the tunnel. It looked like it was an altercation with friends. That was a lot of Sanchez, Chatterbug, reacting, having the word back in the fans. So you make more of that, Dad.
It's not helpful. I think obviously the opinion. I don't think it's helpful to the fan point of view as well. You know, this is half time. How many times have you seen the second half turn in the favour of Chelsea in this case? So stick with it, but yeah, it's not necessary.
You can understand the frustration though. It's talked about, getting a fast start with Chelsea was West Ham that made it.
It certainly was, yeah. I mean, Chelsea have been fortunate on its no clear cut chances. What can you do for West Ham? It's amazing what confidence can do. Like the last couple of weeks, should I say, so the results they've had. It's a great start. I think Van Bissaka down the right side has been superb. Getting forward at every opportunity. The goal comes from the ball inside. The goal just puts that in the dangerous area. It's really good. I'm looking to analyse this from a defensive point of view. It's very hard to put the bones out of it to the quality of the ball. Darwin doesn't even look up once. You see his head down all the time. He's just concentrating on putting that in the dangerous area. Look at Daniel Shields, can he just a bit quicker to head this? Very difficult. And the goalkeeper can't do anything because Pablo is there in the middle. He has to wait to see if his contact from Pablo first. He misses the ball, and at that point, it's too late and goes in the squad. But then he goes to Bowen. There he is there with a dangerous cross. It really was.
Yeah, you mentioned Jared Bowen. Just even have a look. Scanning, as we understand, it's not what sort of basic players all do. Listen, pure instinct.
Yes, it's knowing your surroundings. It's pure instinct. It's just knowing your surroundings. It's to support that for a strike, whatever. Like I said earlier, dangerous area. It's something classic.
Really brought us in the build up to this one, though. Other areas are going to be dangerous.
Well, some of them's been great form, that he has, and they're always dangerous. But we know Bowen how good he is with his left foot, got the opening goal. And this is a brilliant goal, it really is. And Bowen, good cross-field passer. But what, Granit stuff, I don't know what he's trying to do there. He's really tracking the runner. But it's like the second was Gary City. He's been different pass that first half. We've seen Ganacho there, he's in that position. Now, he just has to feed it to Wan-Bissaka, fix the byline. This is what we have to do. We have to put that in some of it. What a strike. He puts it like in the half volley, which is a difficult skill. And there he goes. It's that something. No chance for him. You find problem among some of them. It's a brilliant goal. Really was.
And you're right from West Ham.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And he's doing great at form at the moment, some of them.
4 goals in 4 positions for some 2 points. There we go. Confirmation and 4 in 4.
Of those players starting
A goal that makes it a little bit more comfortable for West Ham going into half time. From a Chelsea point of view, not what they wanted to see in the first 45 minutes. They've only made one change with Neto on Forgettons. Who else would you like to see?
I don't think looking at that Garnacho's going to last too much longer, to be honest. There's a real mismatch down that side at this moment. I put down here Reece James, Pedro I expect to see, Cucurella, potential changes for Chelsea. They need something to add sport to this game. playing against a team that's only got one clean sheet, conceded the most goals. So there's still life in this game. There's still life in this game for Chelsea, but it's credit to West Ham, you know, first half, gone about the business very well.
Yeah.
2 in a row.
There's that man you talked about, Chocolate, this good player as well, looks like performance leveling up as well. So you can actually see those.
I didn't call that one particular, certainly. I think with his energy from the rest of the question on that side. And it was something to get into the best part of this game. I said it before, the chance of confidence and the form that he's at the moment in time. I think that'll be his change. I think he's a great change as well. Looking forward to seeing him in the second half. What to do for Chelsea in the second half really is big 45 minutes.
That's what the embassy will be telling the players in his half-time teacher. There's some big calls to make in terms of changes straight away in the second half. There were fireworks at the start, not the case for Chelsea though, because all the fireworks came from West Ham early on. They need 2-0 at half-time, not going to plan for a senior, all according to plan for Nuno, second half after this.
For 6 minutes at once, on multiple calls, and get 1 minute extra buy a new MTN SIM and enjoy 2,100 Naira extra airtime for 2 months. Text BG to 312 now. Register today and get a welcome bonus of up to 200,000 Naira. Betano. Meet David, a diligent security guard at a football stadium. David's job is absolutely essential. David, he's great at his job. Definitely no cooks. Oh wait, who's that? Don't mind me, I'm getting next level security. That's right, we secure your trains and your funds. HFS. Register now. Despite the setbacks, Memphis still carries itself like a contender. They rank among the league's leaders in ball movement and rebounding, showing that their pace is real and their defense closes out possessions. The standings might say middle of the West, but the numbers say something else. Proving core, tougher by setbacks. Seeing the world's greatest sport, your same deals comes from that.
Child free to discover the secret steps now we individual us.
Choose to Anfield next stop on the slot up in the side to get back to the way to the country against the Newcastle side that have not won at Anfield in 29 games in the competitions. But they actually had the other way to West Ham leading against Chelsea. Looks like when that show is coming up. Actually, I think we can understand why again.
Yeah, it's one of the changes probably did expect. Coming down on the left hand side to stop it, have to the changes coming up on right. That left hand side just looks unbalanced at this moment. You know, Garnacho has been asked to do a role which is obviously not his portrait. So you can see the Marvel on the side. That's certainly on the side. He doesn't want to stand the best player in his first half. Again, you see here, just runs up the back of it. He's not a defensive minded player, you can clearly see that. Probably can bounce back to somebody, she knows it, and tries to help the outlets here. Ultimately, that left hand side, is going to change it up.
So, Fofana and Jacques Pedro coming in with Garnacho, Hato and Badiashile going off. Chelsea have a mountain to climb in the second half. The team of Tyler and Slotman.
It's like change. Maybe change well for that to start it. Because of that, has gone up to the left. We get Garnacho has been replaced. Yeah, I mean, you know, Pedro Neto is the Chelsea. Sure. On the touch of two, we should put the team with was excellent on that right hand side, just coming in to be into a 10 and drop Pedro just behind me and back. Now, even I like the substitution of right for Hato, I don't think yet it's really started his Chelsea. And what it's not easy. From experience, really can. It's very good defense. Also, you can think about that. If you get in the box and yeah, against Manchester United. So I think that's an attacking move as well. Change Chelsea. So we changed the scoreline. This time, unless you could do more for saying. Activity, lesser share of possession. Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez seemingly dropped his shot behind him. He's got a lot of small football when he's played, but his time since he's moved in last year. He's a very good athlete. United sold out that substitution. I like today. Badiashile is injured. I do think if you have an upgrade, that's what I'm going to issue. But when you're tuning down, you want to try and make sure that every substitution is very proactive. Slide it through. This can recheck what you said very well. The next one. It was a massive win. Yeah, and we know that West Ham can get those. We know that they don't keep clean sheets. I mean, you would believe it, which is one of those cards. It's what's really important for Chelsea to be on the front foot. Even if they don't get that early goal, be in the front foot, put West Ham on the pressure, saying, that first half is gone now. We're going to show you what we should be like. And then at some point, even during halfway through the second half, get that goal, and suddenly the last 20-25 minutes become very nervy for the Hammers. This one spectacularly for the second goal. Kadiba has done a very good job on the West Ham defence. Second to next defending with the counter-attacking, and here it comes again. Fernandez onto Somerville. Fernandez again. So they get back to last weekend against Sunderland, we nearly had another.
See the part where they keep person. Who you go keep come out for a front?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, talking about it was handball, but that's some Rob Sanchez. It's something that, from a West Ham point of view, you want to be seeing big talent. I've spoken to him in Portugal, and they speak very highly of him. It's very difficult for him at Southampton when the team's losing out during that game. We talk about top players that can just suck the energy out from you. If you have a lot from that, though, he's come to West Ham and unfortunately been in a similar position. And actually, there's a lot more pressure playing in West Ham than there is for Southampton. But it just feels like that. Not even the QPR game, but the Tottenham game was a real turning again. Back to the psychology. I feel confident. We're a completely different player to him, just have no confidence at all. Especially with confidence. And that's one for time. That's what I think some of the West Ham players are suggesting. On that particular subject, I think Nuno saw it a different way. And he was actually very clever play from Ted against the Youngsters because he pushed the final twice, not once but twice, just before the ball got within about 20 yards, and by then he got in front of the final and then brought it up. Foul, yes, yellow card, yes, red card. That's very much my case. It's been told about that. We should have probably had to sit through the rest of them. So forward. Well, we put in the goal to Ahmad. Picked up the keeper. Great cover through kick. It's so easy being that next goal. Who knows what that's one that's got away. A clever free kicking thing. In fact, he probably would have been offside there, wouldn't he? That's still the idea of this given thing. What somehow to get that third goal? I don't see this Chelsea side coming back. We're talking about confidence, and sometimes I feel like it be to play in front of your own fans when you're not doing well. Well, Chelsea is certainly feeling that. And what a turnaround it is for Wednesday night. They travel on as you pointed out earlier, and they found the way to win the game. It's a no against in this situation. Some of it just
So shot there, the way go flat.
I'm thinking also going to say that it's not going to get out here. I think it's going to change significantly the longer it stays at 2-0. You're right, it's starting to hot up now, and so it should be. Chelsea 2-0 down. Imagine a few tackles coming in for him. Because I say that's missed all of the last 10 games due to suspension. Didn't do that much. Really running a pace, just takes a little bit to make you over.
Turn to his feet and say exactly the same as using some of the situation.
You are so simple.
He was on the ball. Very much, I think, took a long thinking. That's why I acted he never did. Possession, Chelsea, he used the possession. He took around. Pedro Neto. Sanchez knocking out on the side of this one. That was back on his feet. That was down on the second. It's a good moment.
It was a twist of the end. Johnson and Joe Clark would not come down. It is very gentle. Food support for sure. Every senior. And then myself for sure. It's not full subs now. We're enforced. Sometimes as well, once you make those substitutions, you've got to just let the players do what as a manager, I would imagine you always want to try and do something and try and win ahead of the advanced as being a frustration and just give it another 10 minutes and see if they can impose themselves. But this is better from Chelsea. It's not right for Marco Canale. She just had something different going forward. Touch, really good pass, good movement from the inside. Yeah, didn't get great connection. Just listen to the crowd now. Suddenly it's the Mars and the Mars and even some goals. Even before that, that was much more positive.
So just and everything you saw Christians as well. Push that away. That's chance. Yes, Fofana. It's a good one.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
Thinking about that, all the Chelsea fans,
That is it.
have a game on hands.
Not superior. Not superior. Aku nak.
Chelsea. 25% possession. Change the course of it.
I don't know. It was active. I don't know the travel. I don't know this. I'm not going to give out of Okay, I know you do something. I know you. I know. Oh yeah.
Just for the 10 minutes this injury term, they will delete it. I don't know what West Ham do. They try to go back to what they were. But we said it about not giving Chelsea any chance. That's all they could do, but it's about getting on the ball. It's about receiving the ball. Even if you've got someone marking you, you have the courage to wrestle back the tempo of the game in midfield. Because at the moment, the momentum is completely for Chelsea, but West Ham mustn't forget that they are the team in the league at the moment. Still looks as though they've got more goals in there. Chelsea still not enough to take the shot as well to take the
The first road, but it's the first road where the field. Never hand guys so
Right, for real, right over right. Again, by
there's no food. You good. Since I take up the line now, it's time to set the floor.
It's not striking.
One time, I'm showing you. Today, we see the time. No, nothing is safe. Like, say something. It's like, fans. Everything against me. Against me. Atu. That's a password. That's a password, guys. Then it's another question. You are very question. You go back. The internet push to go. We have to go. Where? like this, man. I like it. Come on, man.
Like a gifted midfield player to the point in the This is a really stunning test for West Ham in their lead. It's been rising.
Say that at the game will come. That was just it. Come on, man. Okay, so it's another. See, you can never talk another one about concept. Não pega a job.
Minutes ago,
Eu vou pegar para dentro, né? Você. Apenas ser meu filho.
substitute for me that happened. So I should interview this. I guess. Now, if Alphonse Areola didn't look back to what some people say, did he get back? Then he should do, because the notes never wonderful shot. It's all the Chelsea fans do. He took from Chelsea fans he has been very proactive, made really good substitutions.
No,
Saying Nuno's gone an extra defender. It's a long time to hold. You're always for coaches, it invites pressure. He does, and I'm actually very wary of the 5-back for West Ham. I was at the QPR game, and it was just pass. And obviously, you do you lose an attacker, and you gain a central defender. But in terms of this particular moment, they need to shore out the very much on the back foot. I do understand it. Vamos. Company now with Cayman. It's from East London. The Russian and Ukrainian background, Syrian Gilman. He was going to stand and back to home. Last Castellanos. Well, it's a bit of a screen. Not too shabby from Tattoo. As he kicks out, it's the right idea. Same for the far post. I think what Sanchez has got it covered, but that's what West Ham need to do. They'll be in the back foot, but when they do attack, they just attack with purpose and ditch the nickel if they possibly can. So, a quarter of the game to go. Callum. Now Gusto. Bit more measured approach from Chelsea. They never territory conflict really. Need to play that 100 miles and they need to that switch and steady build up to the speed of the right of the defence leads to some profits from this one. Isn't there at the moment? I said it. Fernandez. It's really the architects here. Attack again. As I said, there's one substitution left, and you would think that Williams change, even though obviously they've got Marquinhos and Andres Sanchez. So just can't time for everyone Martin.
Como ya van a dejar, I think they're still coach. They're still coach. Changes.
When he first came to Chelsea,
The guy still gets up. The guy gets up. Be far. Get up. Be far. Come on there. Small boy. They want the second magnet. They want the second magnet. They want the second magnet. First of all, catch on Saka. See, oh God. Ambo, shake. Don't shake. You know, because Bella brother, he say on the chef in lose, win state. I mean, game, you go grab here. Check 5. I mean, check 6 something. I don't know. He check with the market, see grab here.
Chelsea just looked better. There was a lot of improvements. Yeah, I mean, Chelsea are showing that. If they're not expensive to get, they're going to be that bad. Unless they weren't that good. And now it's telling me that we think that's right. So that's what it means. Actually, anyway, it's like a booted away. One for the rest of the world, playing just a few more smiles than on the Chelsea bench where they've got coaches as well, they've got substitutes. It's one of the biggest dugouts I've ever seen in football today. And here's Palmer. To over the pass. Dealt with.
Yeah, so you have to for this side. Any game, okay. Oh, God. You know, we saw two. Not the belly down, Morena. Play off, people. So stop play off, let it play. Play off, man, don't run. So Martin. Sorry. I say come up. When come away and talk, you will not go play off. So, it's time. My time says, see when they play for La Liga 2. La Liga 2. But you get one class player, one class, they get that player, 13 goals. Get Bellingham, 13 goals, they don't play out 13. But yeah, when they get the cup, it's about the fight. Now, see what? They show the match on see what? They show the match on see what? Yes, sir.
This stays 2-2. Down there, coming away to Chelsea. Chasing Manchester
Oh, God.
They seem to go 3-2 the other way. Yeah. The number of your winners. Mission is going to come from West Ham this moment.
You black monkey.
Last touch is because I'm basically here. Two score. Yeah, it's in the first half.
Which one? What are your shoes like? You should get that because it's black.
James. Next one. Taking comes from the schools one. Comes from the schools one. That's just the start. It's a total option. It's not a touch or a while, but possibly dangerous. So that's on the plastic. It's so dangerous. Just exploring the goal, getting into these kind of positions. This time on the rack. The Brazilian, Ancelotti's attacking the World Cup. Really want to be taken up here for names at the moment, so in the sense of some of the something I'm really I'm sure you're doing a complete and personal experience. It's absolutely the same. Sometimes I don't know either. I'll be taking the second half. So check this.
Why you never express a carry right pass before? Why you never get a carry back on the issue? Get in.
Has to be one of his most influential games. You wouldn't bet against him getting a winner here. And how long can he live that long ago? Man, somewhere else he got booed when he took it off. Okay, he's still good. Here's James. What he's trying to do. I'm not sure. Yes, what we're hearing now is England wants that decision. And clearly the medical staff have agreed with him, but Nelson on the pitch, they want to win the game. Let's want to see what team selection choose them. 30 a few days ago. Reunion three-quarter. So they can do a action in Chelsea territory.
It's a big domination of the ball in the first half, but they've made more use of the extra time in the second half. Last Premier League game for Fulham was still good as this month. They're on the substitute. They beat Chelsea. So, a couple of miles away from here at Craven Cottage. That's the final. That's the one that he made the first game. He didn't get so far this time. So, Charles. So, this weekend's winner, he was filling in for Legend Jude, who was the first choice until Afghan came around. Calceda, Rossi, quite got the change of pace to capitalize on that. Strange the psychology. They've got themselves back 2-2 now. There's something to lose if you don't defend them. Hopefully. A few more players behind the ball, Chelsea. And that's the it's facing the lead. They want to play forward. And here's Sanchez. It's one goal against the football of that. There it is.
He's a world-class player in his position. That's actually horrible. I'm not really nice. He's just not a way to go.
Nobody support.
Attacking play in this game. Socek, Harden low. He's never scored from West Ham. Probably going to get a bit of a chance.
What an opportunity suddenly. Tom comes back to Socek. And he just